The new Top Gun movie has got a theme song called I Ain't Worried by One Republic. On ukulele, it could sound like this. It's a really easy, quick to learn study. So I'm hoping that's something for the holidays. This is the song for you. It's new, it's recent, but more importantly, it's got one or two new, less commonly used chords like the B flat and the G minor. D minor is also not that common, I think, on most ukulele songs, but let's take it through the chords. Let's learn the song. We're going to start with B flat. Finger 1, my fingers are numbered, must go onto the first fret across both strings 1 and 2. Finger number 2, your middle finger goes to the third string on the second fret, and your ring finger straight to the top on the third fret. So your B flat should sound like this. There's your B flat. Next up is G minor. Finger 1 goes to the bottom string, first fret. Your middle finger goes to the second fret of the third string, and your ring finger goes to the third fret of the second string. So your G minor should sound like this. Next up, D minor. Finger 1 is now on the second string only. It's no longer flat. Remember, B flat, it was flat. For the D minor, it's not flat. Your middle finger goes straight to the top, and then you need to squeeze your ring finger, finger number 3, under your middle finger, so fingers 2 and 3 are both in the second fret on strings 4 and 3. Your D minor should sound like this. And then lastly, we're looking at an F chord. That's nice and easy. If you're on D minor, you simply release the ring finger. If you've taken your fingers off, your first finger goes into the second string, middle finger to the top string, second fret, and here's your F chord. Now, next up, the strumming is going to go something like this. We're going to start the rhythm really, really slow. A simplified way to get going is just to play each chord once for the beginning of the song. So you simply go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And that's going to sound really cool. But you'll notice that there's a little bit extra added in between the B flat and the G minor. So something like this. Sounds pretty cool. Now obviously on a guitar with the bass guitar on the original, we can't copy everything onto a ukulele. So we're just trying to capture the effect, the feel, the vibe, the rhythm of it. So one more time, from the B flat to the G minor, we can do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And a quick little up and down. It just gives a bit more sort of variation to that. And you can hear if you listen to the original that the other instruments do imply that. And then D minor to F, same, 2 and 3 and 4. And that sounds quite cool. It just gives it a little bit more dynamic for the song. After that comes the main song. I'm going to change the angle a little bit. Now you'll notice for this song I'm not using a pick. So if you want to use a pick, yes, of course you can, but I'm first going to walk you through with my finger technique. Listen for the tap, my thumb tapping there on the fretboard, and you'll notice that I'm not strumming over here. I'm strumming more higher up the ukulele's neck. It gives a bit more slightly bassier, warmer sound to it. So not here, more here. I'm hoping you can hear the difference from the cell phone on the difference of the position of where I'm strumming. Okay, now from this angle, it should sound like this. Slow motion, down, tap to silence it, and the tap adds a bit of a rhythm percussion sound. And what you're tapping a rhythm. 1 and 2. And on the second beat as well, 1 and 2. After that, we're going to add an up. There's your up strum, 1 and 2 and then we're going to finish off with the up down at the end, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And that's basically a rhythm. So I'm going to count you in. Make sure you've got your B flat in place, finger 1 nice and flat. If your first finger touches the third string, that's fine. And let's count you 1, 2, 3, 4 and if it's a little bit too fast, let's do it a bit slower, something like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and That's your basic rhythm. I want you to play through it with me now, say 3 times in a row, just to get the continuity of the rhythm. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and... Then obviously you want to pick up speed because the song's a little bit more up-tempo. Now, each of these chords get played through once, so it's slow motion still, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and change and 2 and 3 and 4 and change and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So if you want to take it through with me, that'd be cool. Let's take it through slow motion. If you don't know the new chords as well as you'd want to, obviously pause the video, get stronger with your D minors or G minors. There's your D minor, your B flat, if it's easy. Get stronger with those chords. But if you can play through with it, that'd be bonus. Let's go, nice and slow. The whole 4 chords twice in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, and... And all you need to do now is simply increase your speed because the original is a little bit quicker. So I'm just going to change view so you get a different angle over here again. And here's a head-on movement so you can watch the chords change. And at the full speed, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and... That is basically the whole way through the song. So just listen for the parts where, like in the beginning, goes... There's little stops and starts here, the quieter parts. And there are parts where he stops, where he goes, for example, and he just holds the chord. So it's simple to summarize. 4 chords, B flat, G minor, D minor, F. Basic rhythm pattern, we've done that. And those 4 chords repeat the whole way through the song. Now, if you've got a copy of the PDF, please print it out and just get a Koki and mark off where you should stop. Because if you listen to the song, there are parts where the band stops to create a bit of pause. And that's pretty much your song. You should have all the tools and all the techniques you need and chords. So I hope you enjoy the song. It's a really nice one for the vacation and have an excellent holiday. Cheers.